This video is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the place to create a beautiful website, whether you are just starting out or managing a growing brand, but more on them later. At first glance, I thought 2026 would be a bit of a holdover year. Rolex just released the Land Dweller last year, AP celebrated 150 years since its founding, and on top of that, the luxury space in general has been experiencing a cool down, rising raw material costs, and the implementation of tariffs. But the more I think about it, the more I think in 2026 we could see some massive novelties. Here's what I think might happen. Founded in 1926, Tudor will be celebrating its 100th birthday in the new year, and I think they are going to celebrate in a big way. I predict they will release a very limited run of red watches, with red being their signature color, executed in a very specific way. So maybe a red flat lacquer Black Bay 1, available in every size, but very limited. Or maybe a Pelagus 39 in red. I also think the Black Bay Chrono would look sick. It would look so good in red. This has just come to me, hear me out here. What if they did? They had a limited run of a red variation from every model family. They're all super limited though. That sounds ambitious and confusing. They probably won't do that. I don't know how they'll celebrate, but I think they're going to make a big deal of this milestone, as they should. Beyond celebrating 100 years, I would love to see them put a little bit more thought and care and intentionality behind the Pelagus 39. I really like the black edition. It's something enthusiasts got excited about. It's a strong concept, but it needs a bit more oomph behind it. Maybe a blue variation being added, and I'd love to see it in that very specific Pelagus blue. On a practical note, I think they will finally add the T-fit clasp to the Black Bay 58. I keep saying this every year, but they have to. They have to keep standardizing this clasp system. Number 2. Rolex. Rolex had a major year in 2025, and I think 2026 will be more of a quieter, settling in year and letting Tudor be the more prominent player in the Hans Wilsdorf Foundation. They won't do anything major, but they will double down on refinement, dial tweaks, new materials. I think we'll be seeing new Land Dweller colors, maybe adding a darker dial option, maybe even two-tone. Two-tone models traditionally perform well for Rolex, and it could be an interesting variant. I think they're going to update the Submariner in some kind of way. I can't prove it, I just have such a strong feeling that something is going to happen to the sub. It's been a while since it's had a big change. I just have a weird feeling that they might introduce a new material. Like, what if they released a platinum Submariner? I feel like that would be of the moment with the light blue dial that would come with the platinum, and in keeping with their push for premiumization. Something I think would be cool, but I don't think they'll do it, but it would be cool, a titanium Submariner. So they started playing around with titanium and the Yachtmaster in 2023. I feel like it's unlikely that it would be added to the Submariner, but it would be so cool. Official prediction, safe year from Rolex, re-emphasize core icons, new variations added to Datejust Day-Date Land Dweller, and the hero product will be the Submariner. He's a smooth operator. Oh, hello there. I forgot this thing was rolling. I'm so sorry. You just caught me working on my website. It's a great website. It's a fabulous website. And this is where we need to talk about today's fabulous video sponsor, Squarespace. You guys already know about Squarespace. They are the place to go to make a website for whatever you're doing. Maybe you need a little one-pager to promote your watch podcast, or maybe you have a private medical practice and need a way for future clients to find you and reach out to you. Squarespace has got you covered. Using their cutting-edge design tools, anyone can build a website that is the perfect reflection of them. You can use their AI-enhanced website builder, using the power of AI to build a fully customizable website, or do it the good old-fashioned way. That's the way I did it, selecting your favorite template from their library of professionally designed options. Either way, it's quick and easy, and you can have your website up and going in a couple of hours. On top of that, Squarespace gives you everything you need to grow your business and get paid all in one place with easy online payments and built-in inventory, shipping, fulfillment. So your workflow is simplified. It all makes sense, and it gives your customers a seamless shopping experience. I use them for my little one pager. It's just a way for brands to find me, reach out to me, and know that I'm kind of a legit-ish person to work with. Go check out squarespace.com/BritPierce to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. The link is in the description. Use my gorgeous code, the BritPierce code. They love BritPierce viewers. They love them more than anyone else. That's what they told me. Go check them out, and thank you so much to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Number 3, Patek Philippe. 2026 marks a huge anniversary for Patek Philippe, with the Nautilus turning 50. Introduced in 1976, this was Patek Philippe's bold reply to the quartz crisis, a premium luxury sports watch designed by Gerald Genta. If I was to make a realistic prediction, I would say they will release a restrained, non-commercial Nautilus. Now, material choices is where the speculation would really start. I could see Patek doing an insanely small batch, like 200 pieces in stainless steel with a special anniversary dial, and then 1,000 pieces in white gold. For the 40th anniversary, they released this, a platinum 5711, limited to 700 pieces, and a white gold chronograph 5976, limited to 1,300 pieces. And it was an okay anniversary. I think they could have done more. I could see them doing a yellow gold limited edition with a special anniversary green dial. I think it would look class, and there are no current catalog yellow gold Nautilus models. And the 50th anniversary is traditionally the gold anniversary. I am almost always wrong every time I make these prediction videos, and I will probably be wrong with all of these predictions so far. But I know Patek Philippe is going to celebrate this in some big way, and now we wait and see. So, 2025 was the big one for AP, marking 150 years since its founding in 1875, and I think this is one of the strongest celebration collections I've ever seen. They did a fantastic job this year, but I think 2026 is going to be a big one as well. AP will be joining Watches and Wonders this year for the first time, and I think they're going to show up with a bang. I think some people are going to disagree with me here. I'm going to hear about this in the comments, but I think AP has been navigating these last few years incredibly well. They understand who they are, what they are bringing to the table, who their customer is, and they are telling their story in really compelling ways. At Dubai Watch Week, AP had far and away the best and most artistic booth. It was like this artistic experience that drew you into their world. They had historical clocks and rare heritage models, and then modern pieces as well. It didn't feel like this reverent, austere museum. It was honestly like an experience, and it made me want to be an AP person. If they do something similar at Watches and Wonders, watch press, people like me, they'll go gaga for this. The public days will be wild. I really hope they're able to capture this. It was fantastic. On a more practical note, I feel like they will make a bold royal oak to commemorate their first year at Watches and Wonders. That's kind of their go-to move, and if it ain't broke, why fix it? I feel like they might launch something entirely new as well. I don't know why I feel like this. I guess over these last few years, AP has been reviving some of their more unique heritage models, like the Remaster 2 and the Star Wheel, and these are two of my favorite APs ever. On a weird and different note, I would love to see something like this, the Cobra reference 5403 re-emerge. This was the next watch Genta designed for them after the Royal Oak. I think it's cool, and I think it would have an audience right now. Maybe make it small, thin, and refined. It could be a great addition to the catalog. Number 5, TAG Heuer. I think TAG is another brand that will be having a real celebration this year, 2026. This year marks the 40-year anniversary of Heuer being acquired by Technique d'Avant-Garde, forming what we now call TAG Heuer. And this also marks 40 years of the Formula One watch, my personal favorite model of theirs. So this is an opportunity to really drive home the marriage of Heuer and motor racing. Drive home motor... Do you see what I did there? I could see them releasing more Formula Ones, but more colors that aren't rooted in heritage at all. Completely different anniversary colors. Maybe a turquoise blue, a plum purple. Lilac would be adorable. I don't know what it will be, but I hope they make it ridiculously fun. For a completely different prediction, maybe a sportier, technical, Formula One inspired chronograph? Number 6, Omega. Let's end with Omega. I'm having a weird time with them at the moment. I have such a soft spot for them. I feel like I'm always cheering for them, but a lot of their modern stuff just doesn't sing to me. It kind of feels like they're just throwing stuff at the wall, seeing what sticks, hoping people like it, rather than having a cohesive vision of what they're doing and where they're going. Does that make sense? I feel like that might be too cold of an assessment, but that is what I feel like is happening. I feel like I'll hear about it in the comment section. It's fine. I'll see you down there. I think this is something that I more want to see happen than I think will actually happen, but I would love to see Omega reinterpret more of their archives. I'd love to see them bring something back like the triple calendar moon phase, and I think people would go gaga for this. Do you guys remember when they did the short run of the CK859? Watch enthusiasts love this. I love this. It was amazing. I think it would be really cool to see them do something similar with the triple calendar. I think we're at a real pivot point in the industry, and this is going to be a time that either makes or breaks brands. There are 3 priorities I think brands will need to adopt to make it through these choppy waters. So for one, quality and craftsmanship over hype. The pandemic market is dead, and as it recalibrates from speculative buying, serious buyers are looking for value, durability, finishing, good movements, and long-term worth. 2, technical innovations, longevity and practicality over gimmicks. 3, selective catalogs. So not flooding the market with higgly-piggly catalogs that don't make sense. We are looking for really good, well-curated design language, rebuilding design codes, and thoughtful releases. Anyways, guys, I'm just rambling now. My usual doom and gloom. You need to pivot or else you're going to disappear, man. But it's true. Markets are changing. Brands need to be changing with them and changing with the consumer. That's my personal opinion. But 2026 is almost here. Let's speculate. What do you guys think is going to be released this next coming year? Any strong predictions? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. As always, thank you for your viewership. Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. And thank you to the Pope tier patrons. Oh my goodness. Oh yes. Oh yes. Get their names on the screen. Hello to the Pope tier patrons. Hello. I don't know why I'm doing a falsetto thing. Should we keep it going? Just have a weird falsetto outro. Okay, I don't like it either, but I love you. Thank you so much for... I can't do it. Thank you so much for supporting my weird little channel. I hope you keep enjoying the work here. I love making these weird little videos, and it's something that's financially viable and doable for me with your support. So thank you so much. I hope you keep enjoying the channel, but even if you don't, I hope you keep enjoying watches forever. They're fabulous. You're fabulous. And thank you so much. Okay. Bye, guys.